Alright, this is just a quick video. So if you watch my oil catch can install, so when I was installing this, obviously I was recording, stopping, pausing, trying to basically record and do the video at the same time. But in the midst of all that, when I put this on, I didn't tighten this can on before I actually did the install. I don't know how I forgot that, but even when I went back at the end, I just didn't even bother to tighten it up. So if you install this, make sure you tighten it up, because what happened was I was coming out the bank and I left my car running because I went to the ATM and I heard this weird fucking noise, it was like a vacuum noise or some shit. At first I didn't think it was my car, but then I was like, nah, this shit sounds like it's coming from my car. So I popped the hood, and then basically this can was sitting right there, and you can see it's some oil right there. So the can was still sitting up and there was still some oil in it, but the oil that was coming through these holes right here was basically spraying down. It's not really down here, and I think it really just happened when I was going to the bank, because I always leave my car running when I'm going in and out, so I don't have to turn it on and off. And that's the first time I heard that sound, and the fact that the can was still sitting right here, I know it had just happened. So that's just something to pay attention to. Like I said, when you're installing this, make sure you tighten this part up, because when you get it in the package, you probably don't even think about it, but that's important. It was not in my video just because, like I said, I was doing the install and I basically forgot. I'm about to get my oil change, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna empty what's in here right now. I'm gonna probably show you what's in here right now. It's hot, that's why I got this towel, so I have to twist it off. I'm gonna show you what's in here, I'm gonna empty it out, and then I'm gonna get my oil change, and then basically after I get my oil change, I'm gonna see what miles I'm at. So I have to give you an update, probably 3,000 miles later or some shit like that. But whatever it is, I'll make sure I note that in the video when I do the update video. But I'm just making this to let y'all know, because if you watch my install video, that's something that you gotta do, tighten this up, and it won't fall off. Alright, so you can see right here, let me show you. So that's all that's in here. That's all that was caught by this. But like I said, this is what it looked like basically when the thing fell off and the can was sitting down right here. So yeah, make sure you tighten this up. So what I'm gonna do is pull this out and clean it up and place it back on here. And once I get the oil changed, I'll give you an update probably, I don't know, 3,000 miles later, and show you what's inside the can. All right, so I got it cleaned out. All you need is soap and water and a towel. Just make sure you clean everything out and dry it off. I don't know if shops do it, I'm not for sure, because I never had one of these on my car. But when you go get your oil change, I don't think that they're gonna empty this and clean it for you. So you just make sure you do this right before you get your oil change. That way you know it's clean, and you see how much build up, basically when you're ready to check it. So anytime you're going to get your oil change, make sure you empty this. I'm actually right next door to it, so that's why I figured I'd do this right now and show y'all what I was talking about, because this fell off a week ago, and I wanted to put it in one of my videos, but I'm gonna make it a separate video just so people know exactly what I'm talking about. So you basically want to just, once you clean it up, and all that, just screw it back on here. Alright, so I got it back on there. When you tighten this up, you basically want to tighten it till you can't turn it no more. It's not like it's a bolt where it can strip, so it's like metal on metal. So just make sure it's fully secure, because with all the rumbling, vibrations, and just speeding and shit, it will shake if it's loose, and that's how it fell out the first time. And also, wherever you're going to get your oil change, I know some people do that dealer shit, but that's way more expensive. You'd actually go on Groupon, check your local shops, and most of them are on there. I'm about to get a full synthetic oil change, tire rotation, and they're gonna check all the fluids and all that, and it's only gonna cost me $43, and that's for a full synthetic tire rotation, inspection, AC, and all that stuff. It's a complete package, and I got it off Groupon. So like I said, when you got a car like this, you want to basically save on everything you can. You know, if you watch my gas saving video, and this is just another tip, Groupon oil changes, this beats the dealer. That's pretty much it. I was just telling y'all about the catch can and how it fell off, and just making sure I got that across because it was not in my install video. And that's it.
Look, was on my grind, it was my time. I ain't think twice. I paid that price and we did this, nigga. Yeah, reached every goal I actually set. I had to sit back down and rearrange that list, nigga. Look, and now I'm out here getting